What is up, YouTube? I am your glorious host, Martin. This happens to be Tech and More. I am here with my new co-host, the First Class Calamity.
Hey.
Sauce.
Hey.
Give it up, people.
What's happening?
And in this corner, we have the undisputed slide champion of the rap world. He goes by many names, one of which is Devilman Sage. Give it up for the top ring champion himself, Jordan Sage, people. We glad to have you here. We're glad to have you here. So, go ahead.
Hey, man, I gotta ask you this question, bro. Where did you come up with the legendary name? Matter of fact, where did the legendary name Sage come from, bro?
So, funny enough, my man's actually gave me that name.
Shout out.
My name wasn't originally going to be Jordan Sage, but he gave me originally it was supposed to be Jada Shinigami. But then my man's Andrew, he was like, yo, why don't you go by Jada Sage? I was like, yo, that's hard. And then I just took out Jada Sage and put Jordan Sage. Here we are.
Hey, shout out to the mans, bro, for that.
That was the
But both of the names is fucking savage, bro.
Fire. So, for y'all that watch the show, I've actually done a episode with Sage before, and I've done one with Kai. Which is how I know Sage, and my audio didn't record on the last interview we did, and I'm kind of glad it didn't, because since then, me and Jordan pretty much have been going back and forth. Like, we bros now, so like the interview gonna be a little more different now.
he been showing me mad love, yo. Like, it should be crazy. I was showing my moms and shit. She like, what?
Man, I got to, cause I like good music, and when I can like actually say I'm a fan of your music, I'm gonna bump it. I'm gonna put it out there. Like, I put the homie onto it.
Facts.
Our favorite song, I think we can say it to like both our favorite songs gotta be Pulp Fiction.
Yes.
Pulp Fiction go too stupid.
Yes. Like I was telling you earlier. Like I was saying earlier.
You and Kai always give me that same reaction when I bring up Pulp Fiction. But Pulp Fiction go hard.
Crazy, bro.
I think we just fucking around with that song.
And
I heard it on this. I was like, yo, let me hop on that shit. And I didn't think he was actually gonna do it, but he did it. So I was like, okay. I just showed out. I remember writing that verse because I was like I had my headphones in, so I didn't realize how loud I was. And my girlfriend at the time, she was like, why are you so fucking loud?
Cause you really did go in on it. Pull up in the ice cream tuck, keep that stick tuck. Like you really went in on that track.
I don't know what I was going through. I was in a different atmosphere when I wrote that. I was playing a lot of Twisted Metal. That's where that ice cream truck part came from.
I mean, your flow is like different. It's like, I would say like a drill style, but I call it suburban drill. Cause it's more flowy and it has direction to it.
I say it's more of just him feeling it.
Yeah, he definitely be feeling it. Oh, so Kai dropped a new project recently, and Sage was featured on it. The track went stupid, but like y'all killed me with the monologues and stuff like y'all do. You was like, this is my first time recording with the braces in. Let's see how this goes.
It was funny shit is about that. I had just got my braces in, and I was like, oh, I wonder how this shit's gonna sound. And my girlfriend now, she was like, you'll be fine, just rap it. So I was like, okay. So then once I realized that I can still do it like how I usually rap, I was like, oh yeah, I'm on money.
Yeah, I ain't hear no difference.
Yeah, the yours still got it. I was like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna just do that. But yeah, that's
What?
why I was like, I wonder how this is gonna sound.
I sent him the tape, and the first song he was like, "This song right here, this is my favorite one."
Yes.
I really mess with it, but mine had to be that Dragon. Is it Dracula X? The last track on it, whichever one that was.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it did go hard. I was like, that boy Sage
Yeah.
at the front of the lines.
His last track, because I like that song, but there was another like kind of I guess hidden song at the very end of his where it was like slowed down. I was like, yo, and I texted Kai. I was like, how come you ain't dropped this song? He was like, oh no, I might drop it.
That's how he be. He be waiting too long to drop stuff. Like we need that. We need that.
The
I mean-
streets need it.
Say so. Your last big project was Top Rope. I can't remember the name. I remember almost all the tracks, but the wrestling album.
Oh yeah, Top Reflection.
Yeah. I obviously I love that one. Heel Turn gotta be like my favorite song off of there. Like you really snap with the S to the A to the G to the E.
OJ the Juice Man, quarter brick, half a brick.
Yeah. But yeah, that whole project went like really well, and I love how you kept up the wrestling like theme to it,
Yes.
but you didn't like oversaturate the songs with it. It didn't seem forced. It was real natural.
My favorite track on it was SmackDown versus Raw.
Yeah, that's because when I was working on, because originally Top Rope Flexor, the tape was different. Originally it was called Underground something. But yeah, it's around that time I started getting back into wrestling. Once again, my boy P, the nigga gave me the name Sage. For some reason, he been getting me hit to the whole wrestling, the whole storylines and all that. Something I just got back into. And I remember buying WWE 2K23, the one with Rey Mysterio on it. And he was going through his whole story of how he became Rey Mysterio and all that. And there was a certain section in the beginning of his story where he fight Eddie Guerrero. And they was giving like a synopsis on Eddie Guerrero, and I was like, yo, this man is fire. So I started looking up like his history behind Eddie Guerrero, and ironically, I just kept finding videos, clips, biographies. I read up on him, and I was like, yeah, I can relate to Eddie. So then I started making WWE tracks, and then that's how Top Rope came.
Man, I love the dedication y'all put into this music. Like y'all really be putting time and effort into it. Like the projects, not only do they sound good, but to hear the stuff that you do behind the scenes is fire as well.
My thing is, I want to make a deluxe for Top Rope, but I'm kind of conflicted because it's already a masterpiece.
It definitely is. It definitely is.
But I'm like, if I do make it deluxe, how can I really enhance it?
Why not make like a part 2?
Make it deluxe.
Why not make it a part 2?
I was thinking that. I was thinking about making a part 2 or like a kind of like a spin-off, but
What's the
it's different.
yo? If you do, you should do like whoever did your cover art fire as hell.
Facts.
Yeah, shout out to AC.
If you do the part 2, you should do it like you should paint you on top of the ladder, or had a ladder with the case coming down.
Facts.
Ooh, you got me. I like that.
Oh, here
Hey,
we go.
But bro, one thing I really like about your music, you like to use hooks a lot.
Yes.
I feel like people are moving away from using hooks a lot these days, and the song that the most brings that out and it's got my favorite hook is Top Rope. Like the way you came in with the melody, I be in my top rope.
And the skits be crazy as well too, bro.
Yes, they go in on the skits.
Yes.
Shout out YouTube. Ironically, the top rope chant. Actually, it debuted on Mel song verse.
Male versus World.
It was Walk Hard Orton. That's when I really started doing the chants. Cause I was like, I feel like I need a chant. I was like, what can I possibly do to kind of make that wrestling feel? And I started doing the top rope, and I was like, yeah. Mel actually texted me. He was like, I don't know what you did on that chant. Keep doing it.
Yeah, it went stupid. Like it fit so perfectly. And then each of the, like you said, the skits, like each of the stuff that you put in front of, it was so fire. Like I don't even watch wrestling, but I know like all them chants almost by heart now.
Fuego.
I lost my job, my wife, and my kids, and I lost
Fuego.
myself.
I was like, yep, that's it.
But yeah. So what's next? Like, what's something big you're planning?
So I got two big projects that's coming out. So I think in a couple weeks, me and my man's Kid Venom be dropping a tape called "The World That Never Was." Kind of like a little nod to Kingdom Hearts, because me and my man's grew up Kingdom Hearts. Which is kind of setting up this little story that I've always wanted to do, which involves like a whole multiverse. I know everything nowadays involves multiverses.
Got to keep the people going.
Yes.
Yeah, but the way I'm gonna do it is wild because it connects old tapes to the recent ones. So that's the World That Never Was is setting up basically the whole multiverse timeline. And then the one that I'm genuinely kind of excited for people to hear is Tales from Pumpkin Hill Deluxe. Now that is the way that I'm looking at it and how I'm structuring everything. I got like 2 deluxe songs done and already been whole slap.
So, Sage, tell me this. What's your fascination with like the movie villains?
Yes.
Cause I can see like I think you talk about like, was it Chainsaw Massacre or what is it? What's the song? Not something Psychopath.
Yeah. So that came
That's a
from
good question.
back when I had my studio in my grandmother's basement before I moved it upstairs. I had my laptop and I had Netflix, and I was just binge watching a whole bunch of slasher films. And American Psycho came on. I was like, when I was watching that, that's where American Psycho came through, and then I started just. For some reason, I had like a weird fascination with like serial killers, not like the weird like, kidnapping kids and all that shit.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with it. But like
Pinhead and Texas Chainsaw Man and
I started reading up on all that, and I was like, damn, this shit's crazy.
and then like I it seemed like everything you like you just kind of like added to your music.
That's really what I do. Most of my music is just a reflection of what I like and what I do in normal day life. Well, I don't really be out beating niggas' ass.
Look,
It makes me want to do that.
I swear, I be like the first interview we did, I was like, I think I told him, I don't know if I should wear my ski mask. I feel like it's necessary.
Yes.
We had to do another episode. But yeah, yo, like that's why I say you got like real slide music, but it's more structured. It's dope. Like you can really jam to it.
Good.
Like I like the music when I play it. I haven't heard anybody like say anything bad about it yet. None of the songs.
What's also the thing for me is it's like what he was saying. It's like when you rap, bro. Like the people, you absorb that type of energy. Like you turn into that person, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could really
reflects in your music. It definitely reflects in.
Definitely, definitely.
It really does. Even mom's like, "What's the name?" That's really where it comes from. It's just I take whatever I'm feeling, mentally or just how I'm feeling by every day, and I just kind of dump it. I treat most of my raps and my lyrics as like a therapy session.
I mean, that's a great outlet, because I mean,
Yeah.
you getting rid of that tension, and it's showing off your creativity at the same time. Like, you really, I can't remember where they was saying it at, but they was like, I can't control him, I just point him in a direction.
Yeah, that's actually a very good way of looking at
Juggernaut.
like my rage kind of
I think so.
Yeah.
into like different forms, and I don't really control it. I kind of, like you said, point it in a direction, and I let it just go on about its business. It's kind of like putting Tasmanian Devil and tell him to destroy that little section right there, and he just goes ballistic. That's the best way I can kind of.
I mean, you do that. You do it. Oh, and while we speaking on the changing thing, so he hasn't met Kai yet. He actually gonna meet Kai Sunday. We doing the interview with him as well. So he gonna get to meet Kai for the first time.
Yeah.
And what I told him, what I tell everybody, in person, Kai's like the nicest guy. I'ma hold the door for this young lady. But when he get on the track, I smack bitches on the regular.
He's very disrespectful.
Yeah, that's how I kind of am. Like outside of music,
Yeah.
I'm very calm, cool, collected.
Oh yeah, that
Kind
it.
of quiet. I stay out the way. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get my money or whatever I'm doing and go home.
Right.
But on this microphone,
Yeah.
I am a terrible.
Like I said, the undisputed slide champion of the rap world.
But all that is, though, bro, that's just your deeper self, bro. You just.
I think so too.
Hey, so are you gonna get into doing more visual, Sage?
Facts.
Yeah, here's the craziest thing, bro, and it irritates me because I'm so mad. I have bought this old virtual camera, right? Like little handhelds.
Yeah.
Because I was going to make videos that kind of emulated like that analog work. Like,
Yeah. Still got the bars around and all that.
yeah, I had that. I was trying to extract footage. The shit fell out my lap, right? And the AV cable snapped inside my camera.
Dang.
Damn. So I tried to take it to Best Buy. Lucky niggas in charge me because if they would have, I would have robbed the niggas. I tried to take it to Best Buy. I should have known because they looked at it kind of crazy. I was like, yeah, I should have stolen my shit back.
Hey, cut that out.
I went deeper into the AV cable hole, so now my shit is kind of fucked right now.
Damn.
But I have so much footage. Where is it? Hold on. Like, bro, when I tell you I had footage.
Oh yeah, you actually had it on the tape.
I actually had footage, and I was like, nigga, no.
Dang.
If I see that nigga, I'll shoot him. He was like, I don't think I can really fix it. I was like, thanks. But I have footage. It is on the way. I have a backup camera. I don't really like it because the one that I need to get fixed, it had a light. The night vision was like more wider compared to the other one. Like everything I had planned out using that camera, I had done, and all I had to do was just extract it. And the one moment I extract it, it goes all the hell. But it's on the way. It is on the way. I can say that 100%. It is on the way.
Sage, do you got a TikTok page?
I do.
Do you post on it?
Not as much as I need to. So I
Okay.
don't have a lot of stuff, but I do need to.
But I mean, you could just you could post like stuff with your pictures or like anime clips and just put your music behind it.
Facts.
Yeah, that's why.
Cause I got on Kyle a lot about doing TikTok. That's why he do it now, I think. Like Kai do like manga readings every week on TikTok.
Yeah, I peeped that. He
Oh shit.
He's like, if you don't post that on TikTok, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Damn. Let's go, Kai. And I just said such nice things
I
about
like
him.
that energy.
I said such nice things about Kai, and now it's out the window.
That's the only reason why I listened to him. I was like, you know what? You came to me with such hostility. I'm a man of hostile actions. I respect it.
Oh,
Next time, a body slam.
so since since the last interview we can't use it. You mind saying how you met Kai? Because you know that is how I end up meeting you and you know getting to your music.
I met Kai through my man's kid. At the time, he was going by Game Over 2 times. He actually produced Alien X.
Oh yeah. I follow Alien X.
Yeah, he showed me Alien X because we was driving to our man Reggie's crib. I think we was supposed to link up, make music, and play Super Smash Bros. I think we just ended up playing Super Smash Bros. The entire night. But
Good guy.
he was like, "Yo, I gotta put you on to this nigga I just found." I was like, "All right, cool." So when she played Alien Next, I'm like, "Yo, this nigga is snapping." I was like, "Yo, who is this man?" He's like, "Yo, he go by Kai." So I had my eye on Kai for a minute, and then when me and bro was working on Brothers 1.5, I was like, "Let me see if I can either buy a verse or see if I can get a verse with Kai." And Kai was like, "Yeah, I'm down." Ironically, around the same time, that's how I met Mel as well. That's how he was on 1.5 as well too.
Yeah, I got onto Mel music when he dropped Mel versus the World.
Yeah, I knew Mel back when he was dropping, when he like dropped Marvel and all that. Like that's also one nigga that needs to drop, cause Mel has bangers. I've been on his ass for a minute. He had this one song called Thanos. I was like, yo, how come you ain't dropped that shit? He's like, well, you know, it's in the vault.
Bruh, we got a homie like that now. Like, man's like, I know him, but I never would have thought he made such good music.
Right.
And like I made him send me the audio to my phone so I can put it on my iPad and play it in the car.
Yes.
Whenever I be riding around. Like I had to make him give me that just so I could listen to it on the regular because he still ain't dropped it.
Yes.
Hey, look, next time you hold out, drop kick that nigga.
I'm gonna have to. Cause this year he dropping everything. Me and him actually supposed to be doing like the like a skit for one of his songs, and then he claimed he gonna let us get on the song too. Cause I've been saying I want to do a song. Kai said he'll do a song with me one day, but I told him I don't want to do a song until I make a song. I told him I said I want to earn getting on the music with him. Like I really want to prove to myself that I'm gonna do this stuff.
No, for real, you see that nigga drop kick, like I'm talking fresh off. Like,
I got you. He'll be here Sunday. I got you. It's no problem. Cause Kai, I actually ran into him randomly, like some months ago. I just happened to be at going by Starbucks. The man stopped in the middle of the road. Martin, hold on, wait, let me park.
I can see you doing that.
Cause me and Kai used to work with each other at Journey, so I used to see him all the time. And then after he went back to school or whatever, I ain't see him for like months. And then I'll end up, getting a different job and seeing him. So like it was like funny seeing him out of nowhere. Of course, we always stay in contact. We talk about music. Check up on each other, all that on social media, everything. So it was just like funny seeing him randomly. But yeah, that man hilarious. So Sage, I know it's kind of late, but tell the people a little bit more about yourself and like what got you really started into this, and let us know like when you actually start taking it serious.
So I'm trying to remember the exact year. I want to say it was like 2010, 2011. I think it was summer of 2010. My cousin made music. He would try to get me to play like sports and all that, but it wasn't really my forte.
Right.
So one day I was like, you know what, I'm gonna rap. And I remember rapping. It was me, my cousin Andre, and my cousin Justin. We would take my grandmother's backpack because I had garage band on it, and we would all hook it up and then we would all spit. And I remember we did a cover to "I'm a Boss."
Ooh.
It was the last verse, and
You cooked.
I was horrible.
Dang.
I was ass. My cousin, he looked at me and he was like, I don't know about this one. So,
Hey, it be like that. It be like that.
it really do. So I let it marinate. But the real reason why I really started rapping, and I have no shame in my game when I say this. In 8th grade, there was this nigga named Fitz. Ironically, this nigga is running for, like, he's trying out for the Olympics. Crazy world we live in.
Wow.
At the time, he was rapping, and the hoes loved him. Now, a nigga who wanted some hoes, I was like, aha. Yeah, bro.
I am the Pied Piper now. It's my turn.
I started to rap in 8th grade. I was trying to get the hoes. I have no shame in my game.
Hey, you do what you got. You do what you got to do, brother.
Hey,
Hey, look, I had to do what I had to do. But then over time, I don't know, I grew a liking to it. Like, it didn't really hit until, ironically, the same year, 8th grade, yeah. Because I tried rapping, I stopped, I put it to the side, I was like, yeah, this ain't it. And then, for some reason, in 8th grade, I distinctly remember, it was, we had like a resource class, basically, it's like a free period, basically. So, I finished all my homework, and my brain, it's like something in my brain clicked, and the best way I can describe it is that my brain took Let's Do It, because I was like, I always wanted to write to it by Waka Flocka. And somehow my brain extracted stems from a song in my head. It sounds crazy, but like, that's the best way I can explain it. Like, my brain had took out Waka Flocka's part, but put my voice on top of it with the lyrics, and I just wrote down what I was hearing. And I said to my nigga John on the bus, I was like, yo, just tell me if this shit sounds hard. And he looked at me, he was like, did you write that? I was like, yeah, is it bad? He was like, no, that shit is fire. He said, when did you write this? I was like, today, during resource. But ironically, out of nowhere, when I started rapping, somehow everybody knew I started rapping for some reason. It was weird. Like, even teachers knew I was rapping.
Dang.
Like, English teacher was like, yo, I hear you make music. And I'm like, who the fuck told you?
Instantly became a rap god of the school.
I must have been, because everybody was like, oh, so you make music? I was like, yo,
a king in the making.
who was telling you? Because like, I told nobody except for John. And John was like, I think a grade or two below me, but we rode the same bus because he lived very across the street from me. So I'm still trying to figure out who told people that I was out here making music.
It was meant for people to know. People had to know who Sage is. Good music gonna get out there.
Yeah, that's true though. Then I met my man's Christian through basketball, and he had this little project going on, a little group called Diamond Kind Entertainment, and he was like, "Yo, I'm trying to get you on." So I was like, "All right, cool." I joined that joint. We got to rap it. We made a couple songs together. We actually went top 10 on Reverb Nation local.
Dang.
We was up there, and then that kind of faded out. I was kind of that just faded out. I got with Yokai. Yokai was cool. I met some great people that I talk to now still, like Alec, my boy Vandal, Eli.
So what, you just do you now?
Yeah. So then once I got done with Yokai, just because it was just, I don't want to say it was on the bad terms or it was like beefing with each other. I wouldn't really say beefing. It was just they would show like certain artists like more love than other people.
Favoritism.
We would do like
Yeah, they did the wrong person bad.
Yeah,
And if anything, they should have at least rotated y'all at the very least.
yeah, you would think so, but at the time it was like when everybody was doing the SoundCloud thing, everybody was trying to get on. So like I can't really get mad at them. I mean back then I was heated because I was like, yo, these niggas just showed me for no reason. But I kind of let it go, and I just did my own thing. I'm here where I'm at.
Look at you now.
Made you so much better. A savage.
So Sage, you have you performed anywhere before or tried to, like in public? How many times have you performed so far?
3. I performed at my friend's summer party. It was like an outdoor thing. That's the first time I actually performed. I had to throw and everything. Everybody was loving me then. It's funny because a guy behind after we tried to perform, he was like, "Fuck, funny enough, me and dude became friends because he was actually."
How can I follow that? You left me with nothing.
That's kind of how he was. And then the second time, I think I scared people when I was recording.
You scared someone?
He does have a song that's called Psychopathic.
Yeah, that was pre-Psychopath though.
Oh dang.
Yeah, so my friend Lachey, she was doing this little trying to do a showcase, right? And she got most people that made music and all that, and most of the people they only came for one person, basically.
Say,
I didn't notice her. The DJ was I'm cool with. He was like, yeah, the guy that performed was supposed to be your spot. He was supposed to go before him, but the guy kind of just. He said he was drunk or something. I don't really know. I can't really speak because I was mentally freaking out because that's before I could really activate who I am. And it took my man's Kid Venom. He was like, yo, if you don't get angry, then what are you doing? So,
do you got a song with Kid Venom?
yeah.
Which song?
He produced, well, he went by Game Over, but he produced the whole 1.5 Brothers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do he rap or he just produce?
He produced. He tried to rap one time, and then he said, "Yeah, nah, this ain't for me."
Oh, see, that's what I mean. He got a dope ass name.
He does. Like he tried to rap. I distinctly remember. I said, "If you want to rap, I can help you. I don't mind helping you." I think he rapped like 2 lines. He said, "This ain't for me."
Hey, some people never figure it out.
Facts.
Some people trying to this day.
Yeah, so when I went up, my man was like, yo, just get angry. And that's exactly what I did. I got angry. And that was the first time I truly performed because I got so excited that I blacked out, but I was still conscious. If that makes sense. Like, I don't remember certain parts of that day. Like, to this day, I'm still remembering certain parts of that night.
That's that adrenaline. When that adrenaline get to pumping, yeah, it's a mother. It had you blacking out. You done did a whole set, don't even remember.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I blacked out and don't remember doing. I think I regained consciousness in the last set. But the first 2 songs, I performed 100, and then I think it was I performed Gara 100 and Johnny Blaze 2. But I remember performing Johnny Blaze 2, I looked to the right and there was this girl. She looked so concerned for my well-being. Because I looked over and she was like,
He needs help.
and then you, like, the way that the stage was, I saw an angle and everybody was like leaning across the corner like, yo, is that nigga alright? So,
He got some shit going on.
yeah, I had some shit going on. That was like, what, 2018? Yeah, that was a crazy year for me.
Me too. 18 was the first half of 18 was the greatest time of my life. And I've done a lot of stuff like last year, which was pretty amazing, but I still count 2018 as my best year ever. The other half of 2018, fucking get rid of it. Throw it out there. Like,
That's how I feel. 18 and 19. 2019, it was decent. I still think personally I should have blew up in 2019. That's just me personally.
to me, you supposed to be blew up already. Like, more people need to hear your. I think the thing is, it's social media. Social media carries everything these days,
Yeah.
and it's crazy. Like, that's how people rise and fall. Like, I want to say, like, was it last year or 2022? Where like the whole generation of rappers that were birthed came straight off of TikTok.
Yeah, like Yeet and all them. I
Yeah,
remember that.
but Yeet go crazy though. Yeet go crazy. To me, he actually my favorite one. The Flawless with Uzi is lit. It's lit. And I mean,
Yeah.
I've heard like a couple more of his songs because he is getting like more and more popular now. Like as they did like collaborations, and he really been carrying TikTok for a minute. Like a lot of his songs have been like carrying TikTok.
Yeah. Like sorry about that.
Exactly. Yeah, I didn't know he did that one.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No, and I've done TikTok videos to that song, of course, but I ain't know about that.
You know it.
I'm not big on Yeet.
Yeah, I ain't know about Yeet until Flawless and the joint he did with Drake. I be counting the money for fun. That's
That's what's funny. That kind of money.
He did a song with Drake.
Yeah, that's why I said, dude, like he really popping now. Like he was on Drake's latest album.
I don't listen to
He
Yeet.
was on that joint.
I don't listen to Yeet.
I'm telling you, listen to Flawless featuring Lil Uzi. To me, is his best work.
I'll give it a listen.
If you want to find a good Yeet song, if you like that real trap shit, listen to Slam. Slam knocks. Slam's crazy.
I ain't heard
If
that.
say so, I'ma do it. Cause I definitely don't need you to be yelling at me.
Oh yeah, cause Slam it doesn't have like that.
How that one go? I probably heard it.
It's like let me see if I think cause I fuck with it because I like the beat on it. Like it's different from what he raps on.
Man, his beats
You
go
know, he
crazy.
has the hyper trap type beats, but Slam is more like a trap beat.
So when you were saying earlier, you said you classify his music as like
Suburban drill.
suburban drill. Come on, you got to tell me, what do you classify your music as? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm interested. What do you classify your music as, sir?
My music taste consists of like, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I'm a hard nigga, but I listen to that soft shit, bro. I like R&B.
I like weird rappers. Like I like weird rappers. I listen to Uzi, X, Trippy.
Nah. Trippy Red is not something.
I listen
for
to
me.
Logic.
Logic is on point.
I still consider him one. Post Malone. I could just listen to Post Malone all day. It's just
What?
yeah, bro. It's like really calm and subtle. It's like real chill. And he got some bangers. I could just listen to Post Malone. Like Post Malone, one of them few people I could be like, Siri, Alexa, hey, play me Post Malone.
I can't do Post Malone all day. I could do I could try to do Logic and J. Cole
Yeah.
all day.
I can't listen to Cole all day.
I can, bro.
I got like a handful of Cole songs. But KOD like one of my favorite projects.
to this day, Forest Hill Drive is still my favorite.
Oh yeah. Tell her 2 cities.
Yes.
Bro, that what really got me kicked
Yes.
in to listen to Cole. Like I didn't like the song at first, but my homies played it so much, I was like, this is a masterpiece. Alright, now we have to like put your hands up, give me a watch.
Yes.
Oh yeah, just tell Forest Hill Drive. I remember that came out in sophomore year. I remember that because I think I bumped that, and that was the same year when Earl dropped up. I don't like shit. I don't go outside. I think that was the same year.
Earl
Earl Sweatshirt?
Earl,
Oh yeah, I fuck with him. Yeah, I fuck with them.
I think those were the only two albums I bumped mainstream wise. Well, Earl's not really mainstream, but well known wise, I think those are the only two albums I like bumped religiously. Was Forest Hill and I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside. Mainly I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside. That is literally the album of my life right there. I bumped that shit so fucking much.
The Carter 3 will forever be my favorite album of all time.
And that's not a bad pick. Carter 3 was a fucking masterpiece.
That's what I be trying to tell people. You got your chill shit, you got your thinking shit, your angry shit, and you got the club shit in there. Like, it's a hit.
Carter 3 is probably... Carter 3 is up there. Carter 3 is I wouldn't really say one of the best Carters. I think, me personally, I think
Carter 2.
is the best.
I knew it. Everybody say that. Everybody love Carter 2.
Well, because that... But then again, around that time...
I do like... I think Receipt on Carter 2.
No ceilings for me.
Receipt? Yeah, I really like Receipt.
I say no ceilings.
No ceiling? No! If we going mixtapes,
Facts.
Sorry for the Wait 2.
Oh, yeah.
He went crazy on 2.
Wayne has so many mixtape runs, it is actually...
I don't know.
If he doesn't have like a Guinness World Record for mixtapes at this point, the world is failing him.
Sorry for the Wait when it was popping, but it really wasn't. I don't know. That No Ceilings just was different.
Sorry for the Wait crashed every app where you can get music. It took me 3 days to get it, and I was in college. I remember it took me 3 days just to get the mixtape from my mixtapes, and after that, when I walked through the hallways of my dorm, all I heard was Sorry for the Wait every morning.
The fact that I remember how hard it was to get.
Bruh, that was a crazy time, bruh. Like, I don't remember that ever happening before or again. Like,
Yo.
Yeah, it was stupid. I went to live mixtapes to try to get Sorry for the Wait, and I remember clicking Sorry for the Wait, and it just kept buffering and kept buffering. I was like, yo, did they shut down live mixtapes? Like you said, I think it took me 2 to 3 days as well to finally get it. And once I got it, I was like, yeah,
he ever put that on Apple Music?
he did.
Yo.
No, he put Sorry for the Wait 2. He put No Ceilings on there.
No, I don't think Sorry for the Wait is on there.
So, Sorry for the Wait 2.
I think so.
2 with Coco. And
You said sorry for the wait, but you said like No Ceilings is on there. Like
I bumped No Ceilings.
No
Wasted
Ceilings
like
on
my
there?
favorite track on there. Yeah, you ain't know No Ceilings on there? Here to change the names of some of them so you can post them. But yeah, so No Ceilings on there.
I'm pretty sure No Ceilings is on there.
Which one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure No Ceilings is on there too.
Yeah, no Ceilings on there. He put No Ceilings on there last year, I think. That's it right there.
Are you serious? No. Oh, sugar. Question for you. My question for you, bro.
First one, you don't have the second one.
Who inspired you? Like, yeah.
Project Pat.
Wow.
Project Pat, look,
I've never really listened to him like that.
It's about Project Pat.
Gorilla pimping, big dog.
Project Pat inspired your favorite rappers and you don't even know. The whole, like, just kind of like how they're just talking about rhyming, that
nigga
shit
stupid.
originated from Project Pat.
You cooking?
That 21, when he started rapping like that, Project Pat. Offset used the Project Pat. It blows my mind the fact that Project Pat don't get his recognition as much as he should. Project
Facts.
Pat influenced a lot of niggas and you don't even know it.
I don't.
Listen to a Project Pat song, and then listen to what's the it was a 21 Savage song. There's a lot of them. Mainly on him and Drake.
Night Talk?
You,
Oh, the new joint they did together.
yeah, the new ones and the one before that one where he had Cole on it and all of them.
Monero calling. That
Yeah, that.
when Drake did that. Okay.
Drake did a lot of bars. Took a lot of bars from Project Pat, bro.
But a lot of stuff came from Project Pat.
Yeah.
J. Cole sampled Project Pat.
Yes.
Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. That came from Project
Oh. So, like I tell people, I never really, I didn't listen to like a lot of people, and people always get on me about this, but I didn't really start paying attention to music until Wayne dropped Go DJ. And then like, my view of music still wasn't like really scoped it out. Like only about, until I started listening, right before I started listening to you and Kai music, I started actually branching out outside of like mainstream. Yeah. I literally, at one point, I was superficial. If you're not on top 100, I can't listen to you type shit. But then I started listening when my friend put me on to the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast with Gilly and Wallow. They started putting up artists every week from Philly. Yeah. And like I'm like, oh, I'm jamming to this. So I started listening to different Philly artists and actually going through like their catalog and stuff. And I was like, okay, there's other music than people who are just top 100. Then I started listening to more New York rappers. I even listened to some rappers other than Kai from our city. And like I just started branching out. Like even I put like my Apple Music on infinity. When I'm done listening to y'all music, it'll take me to like male music. It'll take me to people y'all done collab with before, or people like that's around y'all level.
Like Los Kim.
Yeah, Los Kim. Yeah. It's a dude who from. Oh, you know what? Yeah. So he put me on to him, and crazy enough, as soon as he put me on, I was like, I gotta talk about him on my story. I posted like one video, he reposted it and followed me.
Yeah, bro is nuts. I have both his albums on my phone.
Yeah, I got that New Star album. That one before that is one he put me on. Yeah. And he was actually in Austin when I was in Austin last month. But he had a show the day before I was getting to Austin.
Yeah, I had told him about it. He was like, man, I wish you would have told me about this much sooner. I was like, I just found out.
Man, I would have left a day early. I would have made a way. I would have went to that, bro. Cause I was out there in Texas for like 4 or 5 days, and like, nah. So my cousin lives in Austin. Yeah. So I just go down there. Like I ain't gotta worry about hotels and stuff. So I just go stay at his crib and I just ride around. I enjoy the city. I like to travel. I really do. I do every time I can. I'm actually like got big plans for this year. Like we going to Japan in December.
Big facts.
Yeah. Then we like. Yeah. We gonna be. Of course, it's gonna be a big vlog for that. We trying to go to Bali in Canada, and taking a cruise through the Caribbean. Yeah. So like we doing big. Yeah. So the first one we taking gonna be in October. Yeah. So we doing vlogs for all of these. I'm really trying to get out the country now because last year I did like a lot of trips. I think the only trip in state is probably gonna be Vegas and one other place that I really don't want to say on the video. Yeah. Now that I think about it, we gonna leave it alone. Yeah. But yeah, I've been to a lot of places, and no, I did go to a convention in Austin last year. I went to DreamCon. I'm going again this year. DreamCon was massive. It was extraordinary. Like, Sage, have you been to any conventions before?
Shit's tough.
But the day I got paid, they sold out of tickets.
Dang. Bro.
So then when I did have money and Sunday slot was open, it was me and my girl. I said, yo, you want to go? I wanted to go. But literally as we pulled up, they was shutting down. I was like, bro.
Dang. You gotta try to get to a pretty big convention. Probably, I'm pretty sure you ain't planned it, but try next year or 1 year. Actually, like plan it out to go to DreamCon.
Facts.
It is a great experience. I think I went to like the 5th or 6th, or maybe even lower than that because it's ran by RDC World. Yeah. So, and they used to be in a hometown of Dallas, or they had it in Austin. So they just moved it. I mean, Houston. They just moved to Austin last year to the one I went to. Surprisingly, like I said, my cousin lived there, so I was out there for like 6 days for this. Even though it was only 3 days, I was out there for a minute. So it was better than any convention I've gone to. I've gone to Comic-Con and I'm going to Anime Fest here in our city, and really is come in your cosplay and buy stuff the whole time.
Facts.
DreamCon, and I hate that the price went up, but it's still not bad. Last year it was $80 for 3 days. But listen, it was huge. They had the convention center and like 6 floors of the Hilton that was connected to it. Yeah, it was massive. Like, of course you had your average, hey, come buy stuff, but that wasn't it. They had an entire like theater room for just like the games, like gaming. They had an auditorium like where like 500,000 people, it felt like, were fitting in there just so they could be on stage. Hey y'all, this is who came. They had different rooms in the Hilton where it was an actual movie theater that was showing random anime throughout the day, karaoke, a manga reading room with like dim lights, beanbag chairs. They also had seminars on for content creators, for legal stuff, like getting your likes up, checking views. It was just different panel rooms, and the massive amount of people there was so cool. It was like everybody was so friendly. Like I posted like lots of videos from DreamCon. If you ever watch them, those were mostly random people. The people I went with, I don't think we did it in TikTok. No, we did like 2, but the rest of them were random people. I was like, hey, could you do this TikTok with me? And they was like, yeah. Some people never did a TikTok, and of course it took a little work, but they worked with me, and like it actually hit. Like some of them actually hit. So like it was like literally the greatest anime experience I've had in my entire life.
I got one question for you, Sage. Would you ever perform at like a convention or anything like that, bro?
Yeah, you definitely should.
You should, bro.
Like you fuck with anime. You fuck with anime hard.
Yeah.
Like he got anime tattoos.
Yeah, bro.
You got the Grimjow. He's on.
Bro,
he's on Bleach, but he's at the bout arc.
Hey, okay, we turned, baby.
Grimjaw number 6, they all day. That's my guy right there. Grimjaw and Kenny.
We can't even talk about it because he's still at the bout arc.
Listen,
that's what I told him. But he promised a friend of ours that passed that he'd watch all of it, all the way through.
yeah.
Okay, then never mind. Because I was about to say, if you really want a full death experience, let me get real philosophical real quick. Check.
Here we go.
My niggas in my little Facebook group chat, they been telling me like, bro, you need to read Bleach, you need to read the 1,000 Year Blood War. I was turned off of Bleach because the anime kind of it didn't really put it left me on put a bad taste. You know what I mean?
With that last season, that last arc.
Not really that. It's just that I know a lot of animes, they take time, to pick up. You gotta build the world and all that. I felt like Bleach took way too long to like kind of build the world. I feel like the beginning season was just a whole bunch of filler. So I downloaded the manga and I read it.
Yeah.
Fucking loved it. Like fucking loved it.
So you like to read
I'm
manga?
saying, of course, you got a certain stipulation with your homie that passed away.
Okay,
I ain't
yeah.
saying don't finish it, but I'm saying finish that, then read it, and I guarantee you your love for it will fucking skyrocket. Because that's how I feel.
Oh, speaking of,
I got to a certain part, it was over. I love it.
since we own this topic, about reading. Have you ever watched Soul Eater?
Yes.
Have you read Soul Eater?
No, but I'm planning on it. It's actually in my queue.
Listen, I have read it, and it's fucking phenomenal.
Yes.
Like, I'm having a hard time. As I read it, I couldn't rewatch the anime. And the only reason I'm watching it now, because I'm in the middle of, I just started my Stein cosplay. So I'm trying to, like, get a lot of visuals of how he looked, like, costume, like, spirit and sight form, stuff like that. But, I read it. And the anime and the manga split up at, when they go find Brew. When they find Brew, the manga goes a different way all the way through.
Okay.
Yes, like it's so many secrets that are revealed. There are so many things, like they just twist it all around that it actually it downplayed the whole like spectrum of Soul Eater. And I found out why is because halfway through the manga they got greenlit for the anime, so they just took their chance. And they I don't know if you ever heard, but the ending of Soul Eater is nothing like the manga, like completely different. That's why I said after Brew, the island on Brew.
Read it.
No. What? Read the manga.
Please read it.
And I don't know if you know,
Please.
but Fire Force turns into Soul Eater.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I lost my shit with the moon turning to the
Yeah. I read Fire Force 2. Crazy.
Yeah, that's in it because I had just got the Shonen Jump little membership for like $2.99 because the little app where I get most of my comic books, the app store shut it down, so I was like, damn. I don't guess I paid $2.99. But yeah, Fire Force is in it. Soul Eater is in it because I want to give because I like the anime. It was cool to me, but I like reading the original content.
Yeah. Original content is so much better. Everybody is so much stronger. Like they really limited everybody. And one thing that you probably won't catch, I'm just going ahead and spoil this for you, but weapons are in the world because of Excalibur. Excalibur was the first weapon before the world got changed. Arthur's Excalibur, that's the Excalibur that becomes Excalibur in Soul Eater.
Fire Force?
Yes. He gained a will of his own at the end of Fire Force. And Arachne created weapons from Excalibur. That's why Excalibur is so strong. That's why he's so different from everybody else. Because he was the first. That's why, and that explains why only certain Meisters can hold certain weapons. Because they're imperfections. That's why Excalibur can be wielded by anybody. He was the first. He was the perfect one. Yes. It sucks that Excalibur pretty much made Soul Eater.
He's in distraught.
No, because it makes sense.
Exactly, right?
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Oh my god, it makes sense.
Why did you do him like this?
No wonder I was like, why does that shit look so familiar? Oh my god, it makes sense.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, no, I definitely gotta reread that.
But another thing is, like he said, our friend before he passed, I had actually made us into a Soul Eater spinoff that he actually named. It's called Soul Eater Absolute Abyss. And I'm in the middle of drawing it now, and it should be done this week. And then I'm gonna right now it's in a rough draft, and then I'm gonna do a good draft, and I'm gonna upload it and stuff like that. But mine is about Black Star, Maka, and Kid have all been defeated. Maka and Black Star are nowhere to be found, and Death is left in a vegetative state just to keep the balance in the world together. They were all defeated by 4 new Kishnas, the 4 Kishnas of the Apocalypse. They destroyed the WDMA, and they all separated to go to different corners of the world to spread their madness in order to reawaken Ashura. And me, I'm one of the last Meisters, you know, still like training and stuff. And he's my weapon partner. He's a double-edged axe that can also change into a lance and a buster sword.
Yes.
Yeah. Like I got pictures and everything drawn already. So when it come out, you'll be able to see that. Yes.
That's hard.
And then when we resonate, you know how the witch hunter looks?
Yeah.
We have one called, ours is called the Dragon Hunter. And I called it sub super skill because you know how Maka said the super skill of the Scythe Mice. I called it sub super skill Dragon Hunter.
Oh, that's hard.
And the reason being because our friend is in it, and he is a gauntlet that boosts speed, power, and soul. And he is a former Death Scythe that's training us and also fighting with us as well. His nickname is, he's the Dragon Sage, because you know how they can discharge their souls using electricity. Well, he figured out a way to create fire with his soul, which is why they named him the Dragon Sage of the Death Scythes.
See, that's hard.
Yeah.
That is so hard. Like, when that shit is done, I need it. Of my mind with that. Like, I'm still wrapping the fact that Excalibur from Fire Force is the reason why, nigga, my whole brain is like,
I told you, why you do this, man, like this, bro?
But yeah, it's gonna come out like, it's only gonna be one volume. And I'm gonna leave it because if we being honest, I really can't produce Soul Eater content like that. And I just want to finish it because I did put him in it, and it is like pretty cool. Like, I've actually put my novel on hold to work on this.
I was about to tell you that the differences of Dragon Ball Super, but like, damn, you just hit me with a gut shot with that one. Oh, hell.
Henceforth, the reason why is my name is the Walking Calamity.
Damn.
Hey, so I don't think I asked you this last time, but I meant to ask you because I thought about it with you and Kai, and that's why I came up with this. Is because I was like, you and Kai worked so well on music. Who do you think would be the weapon? Who would be the Meister, and what weapon would they be?
If I had to genuinely give my honest answer, I feel like I would be the weapon. I feel like my weapon, it would be similar to One Piece Enma. So I feel
Oh.
like my energy is all over the place. So like it would take a lot to kind of get me like leveled out basically.
Got you.
I would be the only person who can truly do it because I feel like in all of his like iterations of himself, he's always this pure-hearted being.
Yeah.
So I feel like his pure heart will help kind of.
Yeah, y'all have that soul resonance, that balance you'll need.
Exactly. So like how on One Piece when Zoro got Enna and that shit like absorbed his haki, but over time he learned how to use it and learned how to like really
Dang,
cut
nah.
down shit with it. So I feel like me personally, like I said, since my energy is all over the place, I feel like it would work.
I don't know. Say you might have just convinced me to make a volume 2.
Look,
I don't know. I might.
You mentioned comic books because I'm making a comic book as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it goes with the take because I wanted to bring more lore to it. I was talking to my guy who made my first comic, but I was it's wild because the multiverses, it connects with Kai's Night Star.
Oh yeah, I know that one. Yeah.
Yeah, so everything kind of connects because how the main rundown is that I don't know if you listen, but anti-hero arc
Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones. This guy, won't be wrong. Don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Won't be nothing. Yeah. So the story is, so Tony is anti-hero. The anti-hero is basically the ultimate form. When his eyes start circling, kind of like Fleetway. So the multiverse is that after anti-hero arc, originally, the original timeline is that after that, I basically die because the power is too much and I explode and take out everything with me, basically.
Damn.
So, in Tales from Pumpkin Hill, in that timeline, I stop it, but I go up into space and I explode and I basically save Pumpkin Hill. But in space, another version of myself saves me and brings me back to the world I never was. So I can kind of fix everything, because Slasher is fucking up the timelines. He's killing multiple versions of me, because in Anti-Hero, Tony killed his family. He was on that complete, which kind of goes back to Violent Jack, because the head that he's holding is Slasher's son.
Man, you definitely gotta produce this. So
The way I got it, bro, it's crazy.
So I'm gonna propose this.
Definitely.
If I do a volume 2, because I'm thinking about, I think this will make the chapters cooler. If when I draw it out, we do a voiceover for like each panel,
Yes.
like as like the different panels are being shown, like we read off what they're saying in the panels.
Yeah, I'm down. Oh, shit.
I got you. Let me finish chapter 1. Let me see how that goes, and then we'll see about chapter 2.
Yeah, look, like I said, let a nigga know something. I'll be there.
Yeah. But so when you produce the comic, you gonna put it on what, like Webtoons?
Once I get everything, because I'm probably gonna do I'll probably post it on Instagram first. But once everything is solidified and everything is it flows naturally and perfectly, then I will see if I can upload it to Webtoons, because the shit that's in it ties in, even ties in Type of Flexion. Because I got this one part where Tony wakes up in the world that never was, and he's talking to Sage. But that Sage is Red Dragon. So
Yeah, I like that album too.
yeah, so it's Red Dragon, and the variations is throwing nods to like my personal life.
So is every album like a part of the multiverse then?
Sort of, kind of. After a certain point, like, I don't want to say Leatherface is part of it, but
Leatherface.
Jack up, that's when the multiverse kind of gets kind of rolling, because that's how I want everything to work as one. But yeah, Tony is variation 827, which is my birthday, August 27th.
Yeah.
Sage is variation 1998, which is my birth year, 1998. And then Sage Guerrero is variation 2005, the same year where Eddie died.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
so everything has its little Easter eggs to it. So it's
Man,
I'm with this.
I hope you do. I hope all of this is in the comic so people can follow it.
No, it is. Like, there's a part where he wakes up and Tony's like, "Where am I?" And he's like, "Wait, are you watching wrestling?" He said, "No, I'm keeping an eye on my variation." He said, "What you mean?" He said, "Oh, that's variation 2005." And then it shows like I was gonna cut to a panel of basically the cover art of Tyrell Flexer, of him like holding the dough and all that, because that
This
ties
is
into
cold.
Black Bounce Year Zero and everything. Like this, the whole multiverse, it ties into a lot of fucking albums. Like Night Stalkers, it ties into that because Kai wants to use another version of Tony in Night Stalkers. So yeah, dude.
Man, if this don't like really skyrocket you all the way there, I'm gonna take it to a stage myself and put it on there. Cause I mean, this
This
ain't
is
nobody
different.
doing
Right,
nothing like that. Like
that's what I was just thinking. Nobody
like
doing
ain't nobody
that.
doing nothing like that. Like you really like
coming different,
meticulously laying out these albums and then for them to sit into a comic and all be put together.
Like that's truly deep. Like you got your own soundtrack to your own show, to your own comic.
Yeah.
Which would be cool.
Yeah.
That was literally the only reason why I was doing these, because people been telling me like, yo, your albums are like soundtracks to like shows and all that. And I was like, yeah. But I want mine to be a soundtrack to my stuff.
Yeah.
Well, not really not on some like, oh, it's mine, but like it's hard to be a soundtrack to somebody else's material, and they kind of have to build around it. But with me, my foundation is already set. So all I gotta do is just make the Lord and put it on top of it.
Really
But
do.
the real reason, the person that got me into that was Childish Gambino.
Man, I love Childish Gambino. Crawl in Sweatpants like really got me into his
Yeah.
music.
So the whole because of the internet, there was a whole when he was rolling out the album, he put out a whole like script. He did like a whole script before the internet, and it had songs that played in each like chapter in each script. That's what really made me want to do like comics.
Did you know that?
Nah, and I've listened to his music a lot, but I ain't never seen it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Because basically, if you would have read the little script / story, it was the whole album right there. So he basically leaked the album before the album even came out.
Dang.
You really put us on something. That's different.
Yeah. Because I was reading, I was like, yo, how come nobody in the album, most of my friends listen to Childish Gambino, and when I showed them to them, they was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. And I listened to Childish Gambino since he dropped Sweatpants. Like, that's when I really got onto his music. And I just followed him for a minute, really. Like, I followed... Well, no. I listened to his music before then. I knew about Childish Gambino when he was the actor,
Yeah.
Donald Glover.
Yeah.
That's when I first started his music. And then, even before that, he was on Community. I actually went and watched Community. Community's good.
He did a stand-up. When he did a stand-up special, that's when I got put on him.
He
Yeah.
got two.
Yeah.
With Comedy Central and somebody else.
I watched the one with Comedy Central.
The other one better than me.
Ah.
That's the one he was like, what's the term for niglet? There's already a term. It's already... They have been doing this for years.
Yeah. I watched that one. That was my shit.
But Sage, man, I really appreciate you for coming on the show. We got to wrap it up. Once again, I love that you came on. I appreciate you for doing this last minute.
Appreciate
I really
that,
trying to
bro,
be
for
on
real.
myself about doing stuff,
Yeah.
and I was like, who could I pick to like do an interview last minute? And like you were literally the first person I thought of, and you seen when I messaged you, I was like, if you can't make it, I understand. But like I really want to pump out like something every week. So I'm gonna invite you to some of the other Discords that we're gonna do. We finna do something every week. We got a lot of different stuff. Like after Kai, we're shooting the Yu Yu Hakusho review.
Yeah.
And then probably after that or later on, we plan to shoot Jujutsu Kaisen and why it deserves to be in the big three. If you want in on that one, you're welcome to come. Kai said he gonna be on that one because you know, like I said, that's what he does his manga reviews on every week mostly.
Yeah, I would definitely like to be in that. Just to hear y'all reasoning. I like stuff like that.
Yeah. So I want to kick that off in a few weeks. So you know, just be looking out for the message. You know, I'll hit you up and let you know dates and time and stuff like that. But you got anything else you want to put out there before we end the interview?
All I'm saying is that the world that never was, banger. Now Tales from Pumpkin Hill, the deluxe, well I call it DLC, but
I like that better.
yeah.
So-
It's the whole side business like video games, DLC.
All I want to say is, bro, Sage, stay a savage, bro.
All right. Well, Sage, like I said, we'll be calling you on you again. Thank you so much for joining Tech and More today, and we